Testing, 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 testing. Am I live? There we go. Are you subscribed? Yes, I am now. Start poll. Copy link. Go to Discord. Go to content alerts. Go to @everyone live on my hardcore world! Exclamation point. YouTube link. Then copy Twitch link and send. Okay. I am live. Hit record. Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing out here? Oh, I forgot one more thing. Gotta add some tags. Minecraft hardcore forever world 100 days. Save. Okay. We are continuing the starter base project right now. I have shaders on. Do I want shaders on? It doesn't seem to be affecting my affecting my game's performance right now. We have a troublesome project for this stream. The last section of this build that we have to shape is the house that's going to go in the back. And we know, at the very least, the roof has to be above this wall right here and has to have a circular window. Assuming we can make that look good. So I don't know what kind of design we're going for. Something like this. I don't know what Vocaloid is, Dan Hub. I don't know what that is. I'm live on the right account, right? Oh, yep, Himothy's here. Let's go, Himothy! By the way, make it so you can use frame blocks to climb like scaffolding so building's even easier. I can probably do that. I just realized you were live. Well, you're the first person to realize that I'm live, so that's perfectly okay, dude. So, where's the center block? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right here. What just happened? Dara unfollowed and followed again. Sry, welcome to Twitch. Sry has the best record showing up for my Twitch stream so far. He's been here for the last 3 Twitch streams. Let's go, Sry. Oh my gosh, the lag. The lag, why is it so bad? My render distance is... Oh, it's because I turned up entity culling for the thumbnail I just made. Maybe that's it. This is what we have so far, chat. Did I see the screenshot on Discord? What screenshot on Discord? The house. It's a very pretty house. What's good, Nabil? Welcome to the stream. This is the house that we're building right now. I'm kind of questioning whether or not it's going to look good, but that's okay. We're currently working on this. What I decided was last stream, I decided that this house is going to be the cutoff of a new section of my base. You sent me a message in DMs. I don't accept DMs from people who aren't friends with me, so that's probably why I did not see something. But this base is going to be a cutoff for a different section of my world. So if we look at the map on here, over here is going to be all the rustic builds that match the aesthetic of everything else going on in my world. And then this area is going to start the enchanted forest. So we're going to make custom trees and stuff like that and just make this area look fantasy. And this area will be a rustic aesthetic vibe. So that's what we're going for here. This build is going to be a mix of aesthetic and rustic to bridge the gap between the two sections of my base. Okay, purely based on name vibes, what's your favorite out of these? The first one. Dracon, welcome to the stream. This is the first time I have like the same amount of viewers on YouTube and Twitch. For some reason, my YouTube streams have been doing really bad. The last two. Like, the one before that, 2 streams ago, like, was really successful. And we gained almost 100 subscribers. And then the last 2 is just like, nah, YouTube doesn't feel like pushing. I'm streaming at normal times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't help but feel like the shape of this build is too basic. What am I gonna do to make this build more unique? Oh, I have an idea. Is anyone in chat watching Ryan Trahan's 50 States series right now? Because he just went to Massachusetts and did an Airbnb with a lighthouse attached to it. And I'm kind of thinking we do a similar vibe. It won't necessarily be a lighthouse. It could be a lighthouse. We do live on the water. But like a tower attached to the house. That would be pretty cool. Maybe it's because I'm streaming a little earlier than usual, but only by like an hour. I'll go for like an hour, and if the stream doesn't pick up, I'm just gonna assume YouTube regrets giving me so many subscribers 2 streams ago, and then decided to just calm down with the algorithm. That's kind of frustrating, though, because, like, how are you gonna let me try for so long and then just, like, take it back? Alright, I'm gonna replace all of these oak frames with spruce just because we have more spruce and I don't want to run out of oak frames. Why am I lagging so much? It's gonna be a pain to edit this video. Most of the substance of this, video are going to come from after the frame is built anyway, so it's fine. Is my YouTube stream missing something? I'm so confused. Because, like, it's not just the, number of views that are down, it's the viewer retention as well. So it's like, am I doing something different? Am I uglier? I don't think so. I just got really close to the camera and I'm still handsome. Have you tried the sodium mod? No. Chat, that was sarcasm. The joke is that I am currently using the sodium mod. Maybe some tags? I already added some. After I kill the Ender Dragon in my world, I'm gonna start a hardcore world too. Awesome, dude. Yeah, that seems like a very niche thing, DanHub, to be asking me about without context before. Because there's no way you can ask people what their favorite Vocaloid is, and you'll receive an answer straight up from a majority. That's just not gonna happen. Your problem with the YouTube streams is that they're shorts? That's not the problem at all. Because my YouTube shorts always have more viewers. Unless what I needed to do was build up the YouTube, build up the viewership with the short streams, and then do horizontal streams after people have subscribed. But no, the problem is not that they're short streams. Where should the lighthouse go, chat? Looks like this is the only valid option. This is starting to feel like a collection of builds, though. It doesn't even feel like one build, you know? It's 1 in the morning in Australia? Yikes. The lighthouse should be a different part of the build. I'm thinking it would be good right here. I don't necessarily want it to be a lighthouse. It's more of a, just tower, I guess. So, where would it be good to be placed? I think right here. That's nice and centered. I have a hidden talent, chat, of building circles in Minecraft, even though it's really easy to build circles in Minecraft. But I'm, like, very quick and good at it. Create your radius. Then flatten out the edges this way. This is a very small circle, so it's not actually impressive that I can build this. Building big circles is when it gets impressive, chat. The lighthouse should be a different part of the build, like make a pathway and then build it. I don't know, I kind of want it to be paired with the house, like have both of them be looking pretty out here. But now that there's 2 builds there, it feels like I need something here, which would require so much terraforming. Build idea, make a cyberpunk villain lair in a magic forest. That'll probably come later, to be honest. I feel like this circle could be bigger. The lighthouse could be bigger. How long have you been playing in this world? About 2 months? Nearly 400 days? What day is it right now? 371. 372. Let me check my task manager and see if there's anything I can close. My Twitch has consistently had more viewers than my YouTube stream. That never happens. Okay, I've closed a few applications. Am I running smooth now? Not really. Never mind, there's your answer. If we think about the days, since it's 370. Yeah. What's your AV Minecraft movie meme? I'm guessing that's supposed to say a Minecraft movie meme. Oh, fave Minecraft movie meme? Is that what that's supposed to say? Jennifer Coolidge making love to a villager is my favorite Minecraft movie meme. Because I think that's hilarious. I think Jennifer Coolidge was born to play that part, to be honest. Now, I think the tower would look better with this size, but at the same time, do I have the patience to design a tower that's that thick? Because for a tower, the thickness also has to be proportionate to the height of the thing, and if it's that big, it's gonna have to be a pretty tall tower. Okay, what's with Dara and DanHub not knowing the vibe with short streams? It's not because it's a short stream. Because my short streams are always the ones with more viewers. I've maxed out at 30 viewers with short streams. And on my last short stream, or 2 short streams ago, I gained 100 subscribers. It's not that it's a short stream, it's that the algorithm isn't pushing it right now. And the reason short streams are better is not because they're better to watch. They're not. I agree with you in that aspect. They're better because the algorithm is easier. It's easier to find your stream because it's like TikTok. People scroll. They're not necessarily looking for your stream, but they find it anyway and then stick around. So short streams have more discoverability. I think we're gonna have to stick with this one. I think we're gonna have to stick with this one. It's just a circle that small, it just feels square. And then if I take away these corner blocks, it looks too much like a rhombus. You finally have perfect netherite armor? Good on you, homie. If short streams are finally not working anymore, then maybe if this stream flops, I'll do a horizontal stream on YouTube just to prove that they don't work. Or don't work as well. That's gonna be my first horizontal stream that actually blows up just because I'm trying to prove a point. I think I need to start streaming on a schedule. That would also help so people can actually discover my streams. Crap, I'm trapped in here. I think the problem with this build that we're doing right now is that it's not going to be able to be seen through the wall, so I'm probably going to have to add an archway in here so that the aesthetic of the house can actually be appreciated. Read a Reddit story. Let's pull up a Reddit story real quick. Oh boy. Okay, chat, we're reading a Reddit story entitled Divorcing My Wife Over Her Surgeries and Decisions. I have been married to my wife for 4 years. It started when she became obsessed with Asians since I'm Asian. That's crazy. She began discussing wanting surgery, and I told her she was perfect the way she is. She eventually got certain surgeries for her eyelids and face area mostly. It had gotten worse. She got more to make herself look like a young child. She'll go to stores and legit buy toddler clothing to make herself seem adorable. She gotten into Discord and makes baby sounds, and it's been concerning. I had a serious talk with her because she's trying to act like a kid, making spills and not knowing how to clean up when she's a grown adult. She told me I was being controlling and manipulative about what she liked. After a while, I was done and I divorced her on the spot because last time I checked, I don't like kids and people try to act like a kid. Her parents attacked me for not supporting her, and her friends too. Yeah, this guy's not the asshole. That's just a crazy story. One time I ran out of blocks to build a mob farm, so I made a snow farm to get infinite snow blocks. Yeah, that's a good way to get infinite blocks. I'm just uninspired with this house. I really like what we have in the front here. But trying to figure out how I'm going to do the back. Maybe the back itself should be a tower. Yeah, why did he have to check that? That's kind of sus. What if I just did a tower in the back here? Or, I have an idea. I have an idea. We're gonna keep that, just in case I decide I like it. We add a little front fixture. Okay, let's adjust. Three, four, five, six. And then what if I did a front fixture here that itself connects to a tower on its own? So this, let's make it a little bit wider, would connect up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did my short stream get traction? Not yet. I have hope. It's like, how can I go from gaining 1 subscriber, or 100 subscribers on one stream, and then gaining none on another stream, like, so suddenly? Or, I'm thinking... Okay, unique shape that just came to me. If I do something like this, and then I'm envisioning the tower would be back here. Like Crochet and I am Ruxy, welcome to the stream. And then we build the tower here. How tall is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Welcome to the streams, everyone. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I remember you vaguely. It's hard to remember people when they're just scrolling by on a quick chat YouTube stream. That scared the crap out of me. Why would you do that, bro? Oh my gosh, that scared the crap out of me. Okay, and then what would happen is the roof would slant down from here. But I want the tower itself. How big is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like so. Let's go. Tries watch it on 2 platforms. I made this too small. I'm back. How far did you get? We're only a few days ahead of where you last saw me, Landon. Redstone Obby, welcome back. How was the fall? Did I fall? That was a genuine question. I could have just forgot. I don't freaking know. How do I have the most chatters of the stream, but I'm still at 1 concurrent viewer? YouTube's just bugging at this point. Check out the 500 sub garden from yesterday, chat. That was crazy. This is what I'm on about, Dan. There's no way I'm getting this many different chatters at one time on a horizontal stream. At least not with my sub count. It's certainly possible. I'm not saying it's impossible or anything. I don't know if you guys see the vision I'm going for. I'm thinking maybe I'm just making this too tall. And I also think that this should be wider. So if I go like 2 more blocks out on this side. Oh, the YouTube stream's finally picking up. And then 2 more blocks out on this side. Welcome to the stream, everyone who's in the YouTube stream. Let me know if you're in chat. Alright, oh, creeper. Please, I don't want my game to freeze. When are you gonna update the mod? I'm working on it, dude. I'm doing bug fixes right now, and there's some that I just can't figure out. You're gonna gain at least 5 subs from adding soup. Probably. I want to do a Master Chef video. I have plans where I'm going to invite some friends to a one-off video where we just do a MasterChef battle. You failed the Wordle? You failed the Wordle today? Chat, I'm going to speedrun the Wordle right now just to prove I'm better than Fiery Zane. Watch this. Okay, I'm going to lose so many viewers for playing Wordle, but it's fine. We need a food update, we beg. It's in the works. I also need a new texture for lava chicken, because it's so bad. Alright, my first guess is flame. Okay, I got one letter. My second... Oh, I accidentally typed the wrong word. Oh, but the letter I typed wrong gave me something, so that's good. My third guess is podgy. Okay, so I have M-U-P yellow and a green Y. The first thing I see is muppy. Is that a word? No, it's not. Munpy. I'm feeling... Oh. If the word definitely ends in UMPY. But most of the words that could be... It's not humpy, chat. Is it tumpy? Is tumpy a word? It's not tumpy. Oh no, I lost. Pumpy? There's no way that's a word. Okay, I lost. Fiery Zane! No, it's jumpy? That's so obvious! I'm the worst Wordle player of all time! Have you been to the Aether? I do not have that mod installed. I have been to it in general. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Honestly, I'd rather stream on Twitch than on YouTube, so if streaming short streams on YouTube is encouraging people to follow my Twitch, I don't really mind that. You all should follow my Twitch. 1, 2, 3. And it's not just because my Twitch is monetized. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've been on a bad streak recently. I haven't been playing Wordle as much, but I've been losing more. Why don't you upgrade your armor into netherite? Because I haven't been to the nether and I don't plan on it because I don't want to rush this world. Beating the game is the detriment of creativity and motivation. As soon as you beat the game and have less to do, then you're not going to be as motivated to play in the world. So if I can focus on building and just not progress for a while, then I'm going to get a lot more enjoyment out of this world before I get bored of it. Do you guys see the vision? We have a tower in the back that's going to be 1 floor. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we see the vision, chat? I think we see the vision. I kinda don't want to start actually building this thing until I am either off cam or my stream isn't lagging as much, because I'm still repping like 20 frames for no reason. What if I just like... How bad is my game gonna look like this? And I'm still only running 30, 20 frames. So it's not the game, it's my computer somehow. What blocks will you use? I think that's a fun thing for us to do next. You should make the wooden frames its own mod. That's not a bad idea. How hard would it be to just separate each reasonable progression update into its own mod? Well, I guess I can just make a copy of the workspace of reasonable progression and then delete everything I don't want. And then I can make everything separate mods. That would be kind of cool for people who only want certain features. Okay, only thing is that isn't tall enough. So if we raise the dimensions by like a few blocks, I think we'll be all set. And then we can start deciding what types of blocks we want to use in this project. Close your extra tabs. I have none. I've been playing a world with Create where we tried to automate everything, and the moment we got to Elytra, one of the players decided it was time for a new server. Exactly. I don't like getting everything in a world or like rushing everything because I I want to make sure that I stay motivated to stay on that world, you know? How was the fall? I don't know what fall you're talking about. That fall? Well, actually, I read that right as I took fall damage, so you could be talking about that fall. Oh, we're finally at 10 viewers. Let's go. This is my peak, chat. My eye. My eye is sore. Okay. Let's keep building this up. We'll probably do some resource gathering this stream, chat. My goal is to prolong this project so that it ends on exactly day 400. Because my plan is that the video where I build this is going to be entitled... It took 400 days to build my starter house. Or to build this starter house or whatever. It's gonna be titled something like that. Oh, making sure I didn't miss any. There we go. Summer camp in like 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, you and your brother are actually gonna get your next belt. If you don't get your next belt, Sophia will officially pass you, just saying. You don't want that. It was dumb because he said he wanted to beat the Ender Dragon to automate everything and then decide that we already did everything. What are your top 3 favorite cooking YouTubers? Oh, that is a fantastic question. Chef Tyler, the guy who makes the grilled cheeses. He's awesome. Nick DiGiovanni, obviously. He's just a shoo-in. And then, not technically a cooking well, no, he's a cooking YouTuber. Who's the guy who does Last Meals? I don't remember his name. Who's the guy who does Last Meals on Mythical Kitchen? Those are my top 3 cooking YouTubers. Nick DiGiovanni, Chef Tyler, and Last Meals. I don't remember his name. Josh. I think it's Josh. Josh from Last Meals. I think... Okay, chat, hear me out. If I make the tower in the middle a tiny bit wider, I think we'll have the perfect dimensions. Okay? I know we keep running back here and then doing small changes and stuff, but I think that's it. And once my game saves, so I can actually open this chest, we'll go do that and then start theorizing the materials. Bro, what the hell? Please save! Okay. Alright, let's widen that tower in the back. And then... we'll start figuring out the materials of this build. So what I want... Unless, would that look good how it is? Let's keep... Oh, he says, let's keep this the same before immediately destroying it. What I want is this to be wider. Isn't Chef Tyler at war with the AST Meals guy? I don't know. I only watch Chef Tyler when he pops up on my shorts. I don't actually, like, follow the guy. But he's still one of my faves. Ow. I didn't make this playlist, Timothy, so I actually have no idea. I recently switched playlists because, I don't know, my last playlist, it had some good music in it, but a majority of the songs were not, like, energetic. And I want a more, cozy vibe to my stream. So that went out a block. Why does Redstone Obby keep asking me how the fall is? Alright, let's take fall damage real quick to see if he does it again. I'm gonna do a lot of food-related questions, because why not? You're just trying to encourage me to make the cooking to make the cooking update faster. Oh, okay, Timothy. Okay, yeah. It's every time I take fall damage, this guy's gonna say, how's the fall? I see the vision. It has potential. I don't know if I like how tall it is, because we were talking about earlier, chat, that the taller a build is, the wider it has to be to compensate visually. And I think the house itself is too small. So if I can maybe terraform that area, and then widen this a little bit more. I know I keep saying I'm going to choose the materials for the build, but terraforming is important too. I really like this type of building, though, where I have the frame blocks and I'm, like, theorizing what I want to do. It's much better than using Litematica, because now I actually have to have a, like, creative process in the build, or as I build. I only used Litematica for the last project, only because the shape of the beehive was so obscure that I knew I was not going to be able to replicate that, with screenshots. Top 5 favorite foods, but the country from which they come can't repeat. So I have to choose different... I mean, some foods are universal, right? Like bread. Bread is one of my favorite foods. That's like universal, though. Okay, I have to shave away at this mountain a little bit so I can build here. This is more like a hill. This is not a mountain. I just love how laggy my game is all the time. It's awesome. Usually whenever I, like, let my PC warm up a little bit before I, start playing, it usually goes a lot better. So what I have to do is, when my game starts, sit in the world for like 10-20 minutes, let my computer get used to it running, and then start the stream. Did I take fall damage again? Redstone Obby is only here to remind me every time I take fall damage. I don't mind streaming to 9 viewers. I kind of like the amount that we have, because I get kind of overwhelmed when we have a lot. The benefit of having a lot is being able to say, you should all subscribe, and then immediately gaining subscribers. But it feels like the people who are here are the people that matter, so... That's better than having a bunch of people who are going to watch my streams once and then never show up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Darn, I meant to have one more. There we go. Episode 6, I finished editing it today. And I'm in the process of making the thumbnail, and it should be coming out tomorrow. So if you guys are excited for episode 6 of the Hardcore series, let me know. This right here should be episode 7, but I have a feeling it's going to take longer than I thought, so I don't know if it's going to be my next video or the video after that. Wait, bread is in your top 5 favorite foods? Think about how many things bread is in. It's just a universal food. Bread is such a universal food. I think if these posts are maybe 1 block taller, it'll be fine. You kind of remind me of one of my old band teachers, Redstone Obby, because he used to do this thing where every time someone dropped something and, like, made a loud bang, like, imagine a girl with her hydro flask dropping it on the ground and making this loud metal clank sound. And then my band teacher will go, "I think you dropped something." What a guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I dropped out of band. I did band for 1 semester in high school, and I was like, nope. I had to march 1 time. No. I am not marching, dude. I am not a marcher. Okay, yeah, back to my favorite foods. Bread is definitely in there. But then bread is also probably a component in more of my favorite foods. So it's like my favorite all-time food, number 1, steak and cheese subs. Philly cheesesteak, easy. Okay, well that was a bad example because water is a drink. Okay, let's make a tier list, top 5 foods, okay? Nah, but also I'm not even referring to like using bread and stuff. There's also just good types of bread that I would eat plain. Steak and cheese, number 1, easy. I used to say ribs, like barbecue ribs were in my top 5, but now they're not. I don't know. I haven't gotten like a good, solid barbecue rib that was like, oh my gosh, I need this all the time recently. Are Italians... Oh, Italian sausages. Italian sausage with peppers. I'm just gonna say Italian sausage in general. Like the kind of Italian sausage you get with mustard and peppers and onions at a ballpark. Ooh, that's the stuff. Okay, steak and cheese, Italian sausage. Those are 1 and 2. Number 3. Number 3 top favorite foods. Or maybe I'll just... Yeah, this probably makes more sense. Chat, any suggestions? Top 5 favorite foods? I'm not asking you to choose what my favorite foods are. I'm asking you guys what yours are, and maybe it'll spark something in my brain. I like steak, but do I like it enough to consider it a top 5? Oh, I do really like burgers, but I feel like burgers impress me a lot less than these things do, which is kind of a hot take, because... People make some really bad Italian sausages, but it's like when you have a good one, it's like it's a really good one, you know what I mean? Omelets. Never been a big fan of... I just remembered one. Crepes. 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 There we go. Like breakfast crepes with like Nutella and banana. Oh my gosh. Oh! Hamburger and... onion, crap. Hamburger. Okay, I'm gonna have to reformat this sign. 4. Hamburger and onion pizza. Woo! Woo! The best pizza. The best pizza. Easy. And then number 5, a classic. I'm gonna go mac and cheese. Honorable mention, pepper jack cheese. No, let me write it all. Pepper jack cheese. Alright, this is my top 6. Job application, welcome back to the stream. These are my top 5 and 6 foods, okay? Steak and cheese, Italian sausage, crepes, hamburger and onion pizza, mac and cheese, pepper jack cheese. I wasn't worried about the countries thing. Should I be worried about the countries thing? Nah. Dan wanted me to only choose foods that were I could only choose one food from each country. So I couldn't repeat. Go check my fan art. Did someone screenshot my ranking? Oh. Bruh. These guys making spoofs of my skin goes crazy. Okay, what's my average view duration? My view duration is actually going up. Okay, so we have to start figuring out what blocks are going to be used for this build right here. We're gonna go grab... Actually, we don't have to grab more signs because I have an infinite amount of wood in these chests and I can just go like this. I fixed the bug where wood stayed inside the lumber mill, because before, when you left wood inside the lumber mill and then broke it, it would give you all the things inside for free. I fixed that bug. Alright, let's take this with me. Crepes are a W French food, one of the only things the French ever did. Well, good things the French ever did. What are we doing today? Working on this build and talking about favorite foods. Honestly, crepes is such a sleeper pick. I haven't had a good crepe in so long. And by good crepe, I mean knockoff Americanized crepes, because last time I ate a good crepe that I consider good was from IHOP, which probably shouldn't count. Because IHOP... Honestly, IHOP is mediocre at a lot of things, if I'm being completely honest, but it's such a delicacy. It's such a delicacy. I love IHOP. Okay, let's figure out the materials we're going to be using for each of these builds. So, number one, we have this stairwell that is going to go up to this courtyard in front of our wall. And let's just put signs everywhere that's going to be a separate material. So let's put a sign there. Let's put a sign here, and then that's going to be the same as that tower over there, so we don't have to put any more. And then we have the wall back here, and the sign can go there. And now I'm stuck again. Eating a good crepe is always a nice day, for real. Crepes is such a sleeper pick. I haven't thought about crepes in so long. All I know is that I want amethyst to be a part of this build right here. I don't know how I'm going to fit amethyst into it, but I want it. Okay? The side towers will probably be a different material. You know what I want to do, chat? Let's try something. I don't know if this is going to work or be effective, but let's take a screenshot of this right here, and then let's take a screenshot... Okay, you're gonna think I'm a filthy American for what I'm about to say, DanHub. Top 5 crepe toppings. 1, powdered sugar. Number 2, Nutella. Number 3, bananas. Number 4, strawberry. And number 5, sleeper pick, blueberries. I'm a filthy American for 2 of those. Well, actually, just the Nutella I feel like is not a valid pick. Okay, let's do this, chat. So what we can do is we can go into Essentials Editor, and we can actually choose the colors of what we want things to be, just to, like, see if the color scheme is going to work. So right here would be, like, a cobblestone stairwell, and then we need some contrast with our courtyard. And I'm not sure what kind of color scheme I want to go for, but I'm thinking black and purple for some reason. Nice, me too, I have that on my crepes. Nutella. Let's go! DanHub said Nutella! Salted caramel, valid, valid, valid. Nutella and banana, cheese, Nutella again, and then jam. I don't do fruit, I usually put Cool Whip chocolate. Oh my gosh, you don't understand. As a Filipino, Cool Whip, oh my gosh. There's this meme, chat, for Filipino Americans, where instead of Tupperware, we use empty Cool Whip containers to store things. Because we just use Cool Whip for everything. All of our desserts contain Cool Whip. I think this works. And then what color do we want? This kind of looks sus, chat. Do you see the sus? This is like an Among Us character got flattened by an anvil. This is like cartoon sus right here. Okay, now I need to do the towers, and I'm thinking, obviously, this back wall has to be like a castle wall with some classic gray right here. I think this could contrast a little better for the image, just because it needs to be easy to see. So we have the wall back here, and then what I want for this... How should I frame this? Should it just be like a classic tower with wood and stone? Every time I go to a crepe place, I get a crepe with salted caramel, ice cream, and apples. It's honestly the best sweet food topping combination. That is incredibly valid. Among Us in 2025 is crazy. Among Us memes are burned into my brain. Okay, honestly, I think the edges of this have to be rounded a little bit. But in some way, we have to make this look magical. I'm thinking a gradient. So we would have a gradient of, like, darker colors working its way up the build that we signify with this. And then it would transition into a darker gray here, and then finally end up being about the same color as the wall as it works its way up the tower. Just a nice little gradient working its way up, breaking it up with some decoration, and then this would be the same color that would go into this part right here. Top 5 breakfasts. Okay, top 5 breakfast, chat. For breakfast, top 5, I'm going to go with... Breakfast top 5. Home fries, like, fried potatoes. So, like, cut the potatoes into cubes, and then those types of home fries. Not the frickin' hash brown McDonald's. Solid home fries are just pure potato and salt. So, home fries, home fried potatoes. Then we got... What other breakfast foods do I even like? Pancakes. But it has to be a good pancake. It's really easy to mess up pancakes. Crepes, obviously. Sorry. Yeah, crepes. So, pancakes, crepes, home fries. Honestly, okay, here's my debate on waffles, chat. Here's my debate on waffles. I know, we're not even playing Minecraft anymore, but I'm having fun. Here's my debate on waffles. Let's save this so I can run around in Minecraft while I talk about waffles. Hold up. Save. I accidentally saved it twice again. Okay. Waffles are better than pancakes, but it is easier to mess up a waffle than it is to mess up a pancake. It's easier to have a bad waffle than a bad pancake. So the reason I say pancake is because I don't have enough... The ratio of good pancakes I have to ratio of good waffles are extremely different. And I always have better pancakes a majority of the time than waffles. That's my argument for pancakes versus waffles. So, for my top 5 breakfast foods, we have the crepe, we have the pancake, we have the home fries, and now I'm at a loss for what's next. What did I have when I went to IHOP last week? I went to IHOP with my family last week, and I got a country fried steak, but I really don't think that's breakfast, to be honest. If country fried steak counts, I honestly don't think I'd even put it on there. Oh, biscuits. Yo, a nice soft biscuit with butter. That's crazy breakfast right there. Any cereal? Oh, that's so true. I forgot about cereal existing. We're stalling so bad. This is not getting done by day 400. Cereal. What's my favorite cereal? I'm gonna remember, as soon as it comes into my brain, I'm gonna be like, oh, that's the one. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. There you go. Top 5 breakfast foods. Easy. Let's go write them down. Write them down for the visual aid real quick. Okay. My number 5 breakfast food. Number 5. Oh. Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal. Boom. Number 5. Number 4. I don't even remember what I said. Come back to that. Number 3. Pancakes. Number 2. Crepes. Number 1. Home fried potatoes. What did I say for number 4? No, chat, I forgot what I put for number 4. Someone help. I don't remember. Does anyone remember what I put for number 4? Also, have I gained a single subscriber from the stream? Bro. What did I say? I know I had one. Biscuits, yes, biscuits. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Why could I not remember? Home fried potatoes, number 1, then crepes, pancakes, biscuits, cinnamon toast crunch. Easy top 5. And by easy, I mean I couldn't frickin' remember, bro. Oh my gosh. I'm so slow. Okay, let's go back to working on this build. Low-key, I should do a video about, like, the best ways to build in Minecraft. Because I think this is working. Okay, we need some highlights in this, though. So we're probably gonna, like, break it up with some white accents if we do something like this. That might ruin the gradient a little too much. So what I'm instead thinking is the roof would be white. Something like this, chat. Just to continue working its way up. And then you know what? Boom, purple window. Or boom, purple window. I think that's too much. I think we'll save the purple accents for the back. Favorite soups. I feel like I'm not going to answer this one only because I'm not confident that I will choose things that everyone considers as soup. Here's what I'm going to do, chat. I'm going to end stream for a little bit, take a break for about an hour to eat breakfast, and then I will be back to stream around more of my normal time, and we'll see how that stream does. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I appreciate it. What we're going to be doing next stream is coming up with the materials that each part of the build is going to be made out of, and then we're just going to start farming it up, okay? So,